in Uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, "I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy." Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting five. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Willis is out there with Monk. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin? The trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like that. So the Hornets win the tip. Here's Willis. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the inside, Monk draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I tell you what, Monk's ability there to finish in traffic shows some toughness, even though he was fouled.
Now, here's Fox. And it's blocked by Willis. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Bielitsa inside. He's covered by Washington. Bagley. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Junior kicks to Monk. Passes it to Willis. Inside, Washington. Zeller trying to free himself up, and he banks in the layup.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Hield outside. The wide open look here for Fox. But they'll get another chance. Looking to end the run. Hield can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Monk for 3. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. He can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end. Now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Clock at 4, and a wide open look for Junior. It's good from long range. Willis has got 6. Almost figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Hield. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. And the pass to Fox. Trying to get something going. The Hornets pull it in. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Fox against Willis. Right wing. Pass to Washington. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Overhealed. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Willis, the pass to Bridges. Willis against Fox. Junior dishes to Bridges. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Charlotte again missing. The Kings trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Washington passes to Zeller, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Terry Rozier's checked in for Charlotte. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bielitsa, and Wallace subbed in for Buddy Hield. Back to Fox. Wallace outside. Holmes with it. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. Fox with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. And that one, good.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And here is Fox, following the 3 from Willis. Shoots it up. Fox, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 9. There's the lob to the hoop. Parker with the steal. Wallace outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Junior kicks to Hernan Gomez. Passes to Rozier. Fox against Willis. Over Fox. That one a little long.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Fox following the bucket by the Hornets. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took
2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw drops for Hield.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
On the floor for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Rashawn Holmes out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at point.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pacers, was terrific. He dropped in 38 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
All around the league, the big news for Junior was he won the Player of the Month. Greg, great performance and production from him every game.
And when you look at the numbers, Junior was the clear choice. What he gave this team in categories across the board cannot be matched. Fantastic month, punctuated by a Player of the Month award.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Barnes outside. It's Holmes, high post. Washington's on him. Hield can't hit.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Fox's double. It's Holmes, high post. Kicks it to Hield. The pass to Fox. Here's Holmes. Kings moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Washington. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Kings trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bagley, no good. Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Willis, the pass to Bridges, and the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Hield. He's got 8. Pass to Fox. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Willis, the pass to Bridges. Zeller dishes to Bridges. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against Golden State. Fox against Willis. Fox kicks to Bagley. Over Zeller. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Biombo, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Willis, the pass to Bridges. Zeller inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Malik Monk. Then for the Kings, Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Jabari Parker comes in for Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Buddy Hield. Hornets leading by 11. And here is Willis. 18 points for him. Nailed from three-point land. Willis has got 21 in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Fox against Willis. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Willis against Fox. Here's Willis. 21 points in the game. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
And that does it for the first half of play. Hornets on top, up by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Monk is out there with Willis, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Floats one, and Fox finishes it off. Fox has got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Monk. In the corner, it's Junior. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 15. With some arc. Fox, no good. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Passes it to Zeller. Now, here's Monk, covered by Hield. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
The pass to Bagley. Hield outside. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Willis. Out to the right wing. Floats it up for Junior.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 19. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Pass to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bielitsa's got his second basket.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
And the Hornets call time here. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Wallace outside. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Pass to Fox. Shoots over Willis. That one wide left.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Junior throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. For Charlotte, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And that one falls for Willis. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Fox deciding where to go with it. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
And Dedmon throws it down.
We get used to this. Dedmon on the receiving end of the alley-oop.
Wallace with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The pass to Fox. Back to Wallace. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now Willis. He has 30. Hernan Gomez kicks to Willis. Doubled by Holmes. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dedmon. Lets it go with a 3. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Pass to Willis. Fires the 3. Charlotte gets it back. Shots good by Dedmon.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Charlotte making some changes. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Dedmon passes to Martin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Willis down low, covered by Heel. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
And some changes here for the Kings. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Jabari Parker. Brewer comes in for Bielitsa. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Buddy Hield. On the court right now for the Kings. Bagley is out there with Holmes. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Brewer in at the shooting guard position. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Willis. Count the basket. Willis has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And here is Willis. Passes it to Zeller. Outside, Martin. Zeller trying to free himself up. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Zeller.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Bagley with the bucket.
Bagley right now just outworking his opponent and maybe a couple others.
Junior kicks to Martin. Willis against Joseph. Outside for Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Willis. That one drops for him. Willis has got 7 now in this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now the pass to Bagley. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Joseph against Willis. Back to Martin. Floats it up for Junior. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Joseph dishes to Brewer. Here's Giles. Pass to Bagley. Unloads from 13. Bagley with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Dedmon, and that one drops for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Now, here's Junior. At the elbow, Martin. Outside, Martin. Willis with it. To the paint. Here's Bridges. The shot from the low post is good.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
High post Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. Down low, here's Giles. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's the double team with Joseph. Outside, Martin. Pass to Willis. Back to Martin. Bagley with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Passes it to Bazemore. Now, here's Bagley. Dedmon defending. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more blocked shots.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 20. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.